I totally disagree with it. I disagree with it on too many phases because, first of all, you're going to be talking about athletes now that got to worry about taxes. You're talking about athletes now that got to get accountants. They got to get people to represent them and collect the money. And then if you're going to pay athletes, what about their education? Are you going to pay them that they got to be making enough money that they don't want to worry about their education now? So what about going to school now? What about that? And what about the other athletes on the team? Now it's going to be this guy here is making money, this guy over here is not, and this team here, the football team, that guys are making money, the other. I think that's wrong. I think we're paid to get an education. I think education, when you look at the average student, and I know athletes out there working extremely hard, and I've said I think they should get a stipend. But if you start paying athletes for their likeness, what are you going to do now? Do you pay Herschel Walker or Tim Tebow or Bo Jackson now because they're going to be using our likeness now to continue to represent the school? Is that going to come down to it now that we're going to ask for money? And I just think that right now, I'd love to see them keep it as an amateur sport because professional sport is where guys get paid. And I think that's what guys need to worry about it. I don't think they need to be worrying about that now in college football or college athletics. I think if you're going to play professional football like myself, go play. You know, I left my junior year, and that's when I went to go play professional football. But when you're in college, I think you need to worry about that education because the education is going to take you a lot farther than athletics ever can take you. And I think once you start paying athletes, and I'm not taking anything from any athlete, so I don't need any of them sending me emails or tweets or anything like that. But people sometimes think money makes you smart. Money do not make you smart, and I need to put that out there. What you need to do is you need to get your education. Well, in education today, and I'm not sure what it costs at most universities, but you're talking about $30,000, $40,000 a year. The average student is out taking out a loan. They're trying to get a job. You know, and I think now that's what athletes need to worry about. I think the NCAA need to quit trying to be politically correct and be what's just for the athletes. And I think in the same thing in the NFL, and I made this statement years ago about the NFL, but no one has ever heard me make this. I said because the NFL is going to take underclassmen, and those underclassmen do not make that team, I think it's their responsibility to send them back to school to get their education. If they want to be good students, a good corporate citizen, why don't they do that? Why don't we think about doing things like that? Why don't we do what's right now instead of worry about what's trying to be popular? They think it's popular now because athletes are asking for money, and I don't. That's something I disagree with.